Hi everyone, it's Tiffany here to do my recap. I had BB on my main watch list this morning. It had gapped up. The price action was great. Pre-market had a lot of volume. I was watching it as it was trading below the VWAP, and this 1955 level was yesterday's open, and it was using it as a resistance level. But because it had gapped up, I was kind of thinking that maybe it was going to find a bottom, possibly at this low of the pre-market. And after seeing this doji candle on the 5-minute and it testing the VWAP and this level again, I thought that it might break down. But because I wasn't sure. This was not a great setup for me. I decided not to trade this. I missed what would have been a great entry to take it short. So that's why I didn't end up trading this. Tesla was on my secondary watch list. It's always on my secondary watch list. I was hoping that it was going to break this 900 level. So I was kind of watching it as it was trading above the VWAP pre-market. And I thought maybe it would come down, test the VWAP, and continue to be strong through the day. But to my surprise, it sold off below the VWAP. I watched as the first 15-minute candle was quite weak. And I was watching it as it came back and was testing the VWAP. It was trading right underneath the VWAP. And in between, and right above yesterday's close, which was also 881 is another daily level I had marked. So it was right in between these levels. However, because of this first 15-minute weak candle, I was thinking that it was going to be a reverse ABCD pattern, a 15-minute breakout, and also on the 5-minute VWAP rejection. So it took me 3 attempts to get this one right. I took it here as it made a new 5-minute low, thinking it was breaking down finally, and it didn't. My stop was above the VWAP, but I went ahead and exited out when it pushed up through this other daily level that I had marked. I didn't think it was ready yet. And then I took it a second time and stopped out right above the VWAP. And then my third and final time right here, as you can see on the 1 minute, I stopped out right at the VWAP. Then it made a new low, and I decided to try it again. And all 3 of these positions that I took were starter positions. And so my plan was to take a starter position, lower risk, and then when it broke down through yesterday's close and made a new 15-minute low, I was going to add to my position if it went through that level with strength, and it did. So I added to my position when it broke the low, and then I took a 25% partial at the 200 moving average on the 5-minute chart, and then I didn't like this 5-minute candle close as with the wick to the bottom side. So when it reached that level again, I thought it could be using this 200 as support. So I partialed again. And then I got a really nice big partial at the low of this 15-minute wick. And then the rest came back and stopped me out at break even. And then my BYND trade, it was pretty much a failed reversal that I took. It was very weak all morning, even though it had gapped up quite a bit. And it was extended from all the moving averages, and I saw that on the 5-minute it started having a rounding bottom, and then on the 1-minute, the 9 and 20 started curling up and crossing over, and it made a new 5-minute high. I took a long position with a stop below the moving averages on the 1-minute chart, and I took a 50% partial at the 50 on the 1 minute, which was also the 9 on the 5. And then the rest came back and stopped me out at break even. This was not a great setup for a reversal for me, especially if a stock is trending and it's very weak for the day. I have better success at waiting until after a 15-minute doji candle and a new 15-minute high. And this didn't have that, of course. That's just my preference and in my trade book. So I kind of scalped this one and then it stopped out at break even. But I hope you all had a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.